What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2018 career mode. We are still with the Force India Formula 1 team, and today we are at the Suzuka International Circuit, home of the Japanese Grand Prix. So first of all, let's dive into our workstation and let's take a look at our messages. As you guys can see, we have a new goal. We got the goals update from Emma, and we have to score 15 Drivers' Championship points within the next 2 race weekends, which I'm not sure is really possible, but let's see. We are going to try it out for sure. Hey Oliver, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, man? In terms of the weekend preview, everything is fine. The developments we got, I believe, a major weight reduction upgrade and a minor tire wear upgrade, which is awesome. How has been my day, Oliver? It's been, I mean, it's always stressful at work, but hopefully we can improve it with today's live stream. Hey Alex P, hey Adam, what's up? Why am I late? Because I got later than usual. I got later than usual home, and I had to make dinner and help out with stuff at home. So yeah, that's why I'm starting these later than usual. In terms of the weather, as you guys can see, we're going to have sunshine in qualifying, but the race is going to be completely wet. So yeah, I understand, Adam. Don't worry, man. I understand. I know I'm doing these later than usual. Hey Oliver, what steering wheel do I have? It's the Trustmaster TSPC Racer is the steering wheel I'm using. But yeah, that's unfortunate, the fact that we are going to have rain through basically the entirety of that Grand Prix. It's not the greatest, you know, it's not the greatest. In terms of the progress, sorry, first of all, let's take a look at the driver profile.
Remember to select a driver that you consider your rival from the rivalry screen on the workstation. Performing well against your rival can earn you respect and better terms when it comes to our contract reviews.
I'm not sure who to pick. I could go with Grosjean. I beat K-Mag. Let's go with Grosjean this time. I'm tied with Esteban Ocon in the intra-team rivalry. So yeah, that's all nice and dandy. In terms of the upgrades from the car, as you guys can see, we are going to have a regulation change in terms of the power unit, which means I won't be doing any upgrades because I've checked around, and if I get an upgrade now, it will still reset for next season. So there's no point in investing any money in the power unit. I'm going to spend all my resource points in the chassis and the aerodynamics part of the tree, the development tree. So yeah, that's going to be our focus until the end of the season, and also a couple durability upgrades every now and then. In terms of the progress of the actual teams, we have Mercedes and Ferrari getting upgrades for this Grand Prix. We got upgrades, Renault and Haas got upgrades themselves. Sauber, McLaren, I don't think Toro Rosso got any upgrades, but Williams got as well. So yeah, Williams is finally starting to catch up to the trio in front, composed by Sauber, McLaren and Toro Rosso. They are starting to catch up, which is nice to see. In terms of the vehicle management, this is a brand new power unit, so we're going to keep with it. And in terms of the gearbox, this is also a brand new gearbox, so only done one race, so we are going to stick with that as well. In terms of the standings, we have Lewis Hamilton leading the championship with over 20-point lead, I believe, over Sebastian Vettel, with Bottas in P3, 58 points behind the German driver, with Kimi Räikkönen not too far behind in 4th place, and Daniel Ricciardo completing the top 5. Then we have Max Verstappen, then a huge gap to myself. I'm only 3 points away from Romain Grosjean, with Nico Hülkenberg in 9th place, 9 points behind the Frenchman, and Kevin Magnussen completes the top 10, 4 points behind the German. In terms of the constructors' standings, we have Brackley-based Mercedes in P1 with, what is it, 30 something, 35? It's probably not that, but it's 30 something points of a difference between the British and the Italian team. Then is a huge gap to Red Bull. The Milton Keynes team only has 293 points to their name so far. Then it's Force India with 115, only 2 more than Haas with Enfield-based Renault in 6th with 96 points to their name. Then we jump to McLaren with 25, only 1 more than Toro Rosso with Sauber in 9th with 21 points awarded to the in-wheel based team so far, with Williams with only 1 point so far, courtesy of Sergei Sirotkin at the Monaco Grand Prix. With that, I believe we are ready then. Let's get for the practice session for this Japanese Grand Prix. Let's see how it goes. Crofty, take it away with the introductions, man.
Welcome to Suzuka in Japan, where today's practice session is about to begin on this figure-of-8 circuit. The Suzuka track never disappoints, and that's probably why it's so loved by drivers and fans alike. One of the more intimidating corners on any Formula One track is the legendary 130R. Whilst unusual, the name actually comes from the original design of the corner, a 130-metre radius turn starting just past the track crossover. Over the years, due to several severe accidents, the corner's been redesigned to create a straighter entry and creating what is now a double apex left-handed corner.
Despite the changes, this is still one of the most exhilarating corners that drivers in F1 have to take. It's not normally considered an overtaking spot, but this is the scene of one of Fernando Alonso's most famous manoeuvres, when in 2005 he passed Michael Schumacher's Ferrari around the outside.
Hey Daniel, what's up, man? How are you doing? I know it's late, but I don't want to drop a day. I want to keep my...
We've fitted some new parts for this session. Hopefully they'll help you squeeze a bit more pace from the car.
I want to keep my streak of live streams every day, you know? So yeah, that's why I'm doing it today. In terms of the setup, let's take a look. Where is the button? There it is. Okay, so let's see. Where's Japan? There it is. What I'm going to do is that.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
Ooh, 1-1 suspension. No, my wheel only works with the PC. If you want a wheel for the PS4, I recommend you the Trustmaster T150. Okay, let's go for the track acclimatization program. It's still clear skies out there, even though we have to get some wet running if we can, because the race is going to be 90% wet. I download the setups for them. They show up as Mercedes because it's time trial setups. Hey Tomasho, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? The thing is that with the upgrades I've done, the car doesn't behave like a normal Force India anymore. So taking upgrades for the Force India is actually like not the greatest. God damn, this track is so bumpy. Okay, the car is stable, it's just understeering. Hey Unique KC, welcome to the live stream.
You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
I'm streaming this late because I got later at home from work. But I still I'm committed to a streak of live streams every single day. One live stream per day is what I always have tried to do. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it today. Hey Miller, what's up, man? Yeah, Lewis Hamilton is a 5-time world champion, which is great for him. Oh, I went on the grass there. Tumashu, would I stay with Racing Point for one more season? I will stay with Force India until I become a champion with them. So yes, I will do it for one more season at least. Do I know if the G29 wheel is better than the TIF150 because we have... Oh, I never used any Logitech wheels, so I'm sorry, man, but I can't give you a comparison because I never owned a Logitech wheel. So yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. Hey Sid, what's up?
Great stuff. You pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Yeah, it's late today. I got later at home from work, and on top of that, I had to make dinner and take care of stuff around the house. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, but I had no other chance than do it later than usual. The car is nice, the car is stable. I just feel it a slight bit understeery. Yeah, I feel it a tight bit understeery. Give me a second. Lewis Hamilton, the greatest of his generation. Yeah, I would agree. I don't think that's inaccurate, if that's a word I can use. Does the TX go? Is the TX compatible with?
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
It's just brake bias. I don't think the brake bias is the problem. Hey Marius, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I think it's the pressure itself, not the bias. Because if the bias was the problem, I would be locking up, right? But I'm not. Hey Andreas, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, man? I'm great. How are you? Took it too tight on the entry. Such a bad first sector. At least this setup is good on the tires, which is nice. In a way, I'm kinda glad that this setup understeers, because the race is going to be completely in the rain. For the rain, I would rather have an understeery car than an oversteery car. I'm incredible. Nah, man, I don't. Thanks, man. Thanks. Glad you enjoy it. How am I, Miller? I'm great. Just tired from work, but then again, like, who isn't tired from work, right? But yeah, other than that, I'm fine.
Okay, test complete and now.
Nice, we got it. Yeah, the upgrades to the major weight reduction upgrade really helped for this track. It really helps. I'm sure. I without that I wouldn't be able to get that one first try, for example. What's that? Oh, that's Van Dorn. Am I going to get blocked by him? Fuck! That scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting. I thought he ran wide enough for me not to touch him, and all of a sudden just pow! And like that actually scared me. Hey Shakitsumot, thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? You can't stay for the race? No problem, Miller. You guys can always check it after the stream is done. During tomorrow, like, whenever you can always come back and watch what happens. So, yeah, just don't worry, man. Oh, I have Ocon behind me. Okay. Wow, where did I lose 5/10? What the hell? Looks like we'll have to give it another go.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
That was a bad exit. Yeah, don't worry, Daniel. I will not recalculate. I will not underfuel. Okay, man. Have a good night, Miller. Have a good night. Go get some rest, man. God damn it!
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Okay, I had to get a bit more serious, but I think this is it. Yes. The track, yeah, I believe the track gets a bit grippier from one practice session to another. But I don't know if the times for the delta drop as well. By the way, let's take a look. I would like to know if we have rain. We only have rain in the third practice session. And for most of the race. Okay. So for me to practice on the rain, I will have to go to the third practice session. What I'll do is I'll do the ERS management now. I'll do also the qualifying pace. But I'll leave the race strategy for the rain. Because the rain is going to be like... the race is going to be like 90% in the rain. So yeah. That was bad. That chicane was very bad. Are you for real? Come on. Ah. I'm forcing it. Come on. Focus. Okay, done. God damn it. I knew I could do it. I was just driving like an asshole. I was rushing. So yeah. Let's jump to the third practice session.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Ricciardo, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Okay, only 2 tenths between Ocon and Ricciardo. Both of them were on the super soft, so I believe that's... yeah, that's a good time for Ocon. But yeah, let's see how many points we get. Okay, almost 1,000 resource points. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look first of all at the performance tree. We could get, how much does that cost? 600. How much would this cost? 400. Hey Kyle, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, man? What's that? Tire wear, and that's weight redistribution. I would go with that one. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't fail. Yeah, let's go for the third practice session. Yeah, late one tonight because I got delayed. I got delayed at work, and once I got home I also had to take care of some stuff that I usually don't take care of, so yeah, let's go with the qualifying pace first. Yeah, I took grass and that's understeered. Yeah, it is life. A little to the power unit just to see if it resets. Oh, you are talking about... Like, I got comments in previous videos telling me that it does reset. God damn it. Let me focus. Yeah, I can't do this corner just full throttle into it. Don't brake on that outside curb, please. That corner is not meant for full throttle. It depends. If you have a good car in terms of aerodynamics, you can pull it off full throttle. I believe in a Mercedes you can pull it off full throttle, for example. If you have enough wing, that is. Yeah, not the greatest exit from there, but yeah. I just feel like the car doesn't have enough stopping power.
Let's try to find a bit more.
the fuck happened there? I felt like I got a puncture. Like I heard like a bump. Did I? Oh, I took a piece of the 100-meter marker. I don't have enough ERS to make it to the end. Whatever. Yeah, let's fast forward until the rain comes. We are supposed to have rain in the third practice session, so hopefully the rain does come. Nope, it won't come. I mean, it will, but not enough to go for inters. God damn it. Okay, so I'm going for a race that is 90% rain without having any practice in the rain. Okay. Oh well, that's how it goes then. Let's do this.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Okay, yeah, the car is feeling good. I feel like I don't have enough stopping power, but I will have to deal with that in the setup. Why are cats bad storytellers? Why are cats bad storytellers? I don't know. I have no idea, actually.
Great map. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Yeah, that makes sense. God damn it. The thing is that I don't want to increase the brake pressure too much, because when it comes to the rain, that might be too much for the rain, you know? I don't want to be struggling on the brakes in the rain.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Okay, we got it. We got purple. Let's return to the garage. Yeah, everything is done, right? Or at least most of it. Yeah, let's go to qualifying.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Vettel, Hamilton and Kimi Räikkönen. That concludes an interesting practice.
That was quite close between me and Ocon on Super Softs. Oh, I knew about that one. I knew about that one, but I forgot. God damn it. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? I knew that one, but I don't remember. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be rain, or whatever. Yeah, let's go for it. You passed away, yeah, right?
Welcome to Japan and the impressive Suzuka track for today's qualifying session, where we should be underway shortly. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
He got tossed in the air. Yeah, I'm going with that, whatever. That might compromise my qualifying lap, but... let's do this. Okay, so it's Kimi Räikkönen the quickest so far. Esteban Ocon with the fastest sector, the fastest sector tray. Wow, what a lap from the young Frenchman. Even though Hamilton is 1.2 seconds quicker than him overall, no one has been able to beat that third sector from Ocon. Wow.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Okay, Ka. Have a good night, man. Yeah, go get some rest. It's an important day tomorrow. See ya, man. See ya.
There's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Where is the rain? It's only for the race. The thing is that I can't adjust the rear wing on the race because of Parc Fermé. So...
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, I still got my ass kicked by Ocon, but yeah, it's not like I'm not preparing for the rain. I don't know, in terms of performance in the rain, I believe I will get a bit more performance by running slightly higher wings. But let's see how that turns out. We have Lance Stroll, Stoffel Van Dorn, Sirotkin, Hartley and Harrison knocked out in Q1. So yeah, 15 cars got through. Let's see how many of them remain for the third qualifying session. Let's go out to Q2 to find out. Hey Flasher, welcome to the livestream. How are you doing? Okay, so let's fast forward. a bit once again. Okay, so Max Verstappen is the quickest so far, actually on a set of softs, so Ocon only slightly less than half a second slower than Hamilton. On softs, there are 4 guys in the top 10 who made their lap on softs. The race is going to start, it's going to be rain. It's going to be rain at the start of the Grand Prix. So I don't know why they are going on the softs, because even if they qualify into Q3 on the softs, the race is going to start on intermediates. At least according to the weather forecast, the race is going to start on intermediates weather. So I'm not sure why they are going out there on softs. Maybe it's to save some tires for the Grand Prix. Maybe they are hoping for a clearance in the rain where they could take advantage of an extra set of super softs. Maybe that's it, but yeah, for the time being, all estimates point towards at least 90% of the race to be made under light rain conditions. Of course, we have been trolled before by the weather forecast, but not much we can do about that. I'm not sure if Gasly is on a flying lap or if he's on an out lap as well. I just demolished the 100-meter marker board. God damn it. There goes Ocon. Yeah, that's what I get for looking at chat. Oh, I was so lucky to not damage anything. Like, it's really bothering me. My eyelashes are very long, so they tangle in the corners of my eyes. They are really bothering me. I can't focus. Not the greatest first sector, that's for sure. This track is so bumpy, god damn it. Fuck! God damn it, P13. Oh well. Yeah, it was that first sector that screwed me over. Ah, well, that's how it goes. God damn it. Oh well. A Q2 knockout. I actually beat my rival, which is great. I beat Grosjean, who is my rival. But yeah, Magnussen out, Grosjean out, myself out. Then Sainz and Charles Leclerc in P11. Pretty good for the Monegasque driver. Pierre Gasly actually got his Toro Rosso into the top 10. That's amazing. That's actually a very good performance from the young Frenchman. But yeah, Alonso as well, as always, overachieving that McLaren. He got himself a spot in the top 10 shootout. But yeah, those guys went on the softs. And they were actually quicker than me by quite a lot. God damn it. Wow. Okay. I know I had slightly higher wings because of the rain for the race.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
I wasn't expecting to lose that much.
You won't be starting at the front of the pack. Are you worried?
I don't think... Why can't I answer... Yeah, like, why do I have to put the team under the bus?
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
No.
Well, thanks anyway.
I won the rivalry with Magnussen, but I picked another one. You can pick another one after you beat... After you beat a rival, you can pick another one. And I picked Grosjean. Since I already beaten Magnussen, I picked Grosjean. But yeah, I'm leading the rivalry against Grosjean, but I'm losing against Ocon, which is a bit of a shame, but it's only 1 point. We're actually quite even in terms of, like, he beats me in qualifying, but then I beat him in the race, and like, we are really neck and neck. Even in rivalry wins, he won the first time, I won the second time around. We are now on the tiebreaker, and it's being very even.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Give me a moment, guys. Hã? Avó, eu tô coisa, não posso ir. Não, tá bem, mas eu não posso, tenho coisa. Sorry, guys. My grandmother just said some things to tell me. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, alright, we've prepared as best as we can, but rest is up to you. Go out there and do what you do best. We'll be monitoring the data closely from the pit wall as always. And if you need specific information, just get on the radio button and ask, okay? See you in Parc Fermé. Okay. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's go for the race. I'm excited. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be a challenge in the rain. Especially at turn 1, the AI is very cautious in the rain. Sorry, they are very cautious into that turn 1 in the dry, let alone in the rain. But let's see.
We're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at a wet and windy Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with Sector 1 likely to prove especially difficult in these conditions. We should see overtaking into turns 1 and 16 today, and maybe a few Kobayashi-style dives into the hairpin as well. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the captain. That was a solid result in their last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Hülkenberg, Alonso, Ocon, and Charles Leclerc. The captain, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen, and Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty. Ericsson, Hartley, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Lance Stroll. Sainz and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So we jumped Sainz and Gasly. We jumped Sainz and Gasly because of penalties from them. So okay, yeah, this is supposed to be rain until the end. I'm actually going to leave it as light as possible. Hey, hello Kitty, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? But yeah, let's go for it.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
It's going to be so tough with all the spray. Look at this thing. As we are going like full power into turn 1, it's going to be chaotic. Oh, it's going to be something else. Not a good idea. Daniel, being as light as you can be in the rain actually helps you. Because the lighter you are, the more maneuverability you have in the car. The lighter it is, the easier it is to make corners, and the softer it is on the tires.
Showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
Like, don't worry guys, you can trust me. Do I use ABS? No, I do not. Sahel, I can show you. The only assist I use is the racing line, because I don't know every single braking zone of every single circuit. There are circuits I know better than others, but I don't know like every single braking zone for every single circuit. So yeah, I still use the racing line. But I burn through fuel faster in the rain? I don't think so. Like, why would I build, why would I burn? I mean, if I get lots of wheel spin, I suppose I would burn fuel faster. But if I keep my traction, like, if I'm good on the traction, I'm not supposed to be burning more fuel. Especially if I'm, like, short shifting and the car needs windshield wipers. I would guess it would be helmet visor wipers, but yeah. Hey X Anthony, welcome to the livestream. Miguel Teixeira, what's up? Bem-vindo, how are you doing? Liam, what's up guys? But yeah, Sahel, I'm going to show you. The only assist I'm using is the racing line. The only assist I'm using is the racing line, and I race against 110 AI. So yeah. Corner cutting on regular, vehicle damage on full. It's not simulation, but it's on full. So yeah, and the tire temperature is also simulation. So yeah, don't worry about that, guys. Use corner cut on strict. I won't use corner cut on strict. I'm sorry. But like, I will lose that if I go to league racing, but since I'm not... Well, thanks man. Thanks Sahel. Thanks a lot. Glad you appreciate it. But yeah, I will only use like strict corner cutting if I ever go to league racing. But since I'm not planning on that, like... I honestly don't want to. Like, I do mistakes all the time. Like, I'm not... Strict corner cutting... Like, I could do it, but I would have to be much more focused on the track. And I sometimes do stupid stuff because I'm looking at chat, because I want to interact with you guys.
And watch for the lights.
Oh, Grosjean is jumping me. I'm on the outside. Oh, yellow flags already. Raikkonen is on the grass. Raikkonen is down to last place. He got contact with someone and he is on the grass and is in last place. Do I have Facebook? No, Miguel. I have Facebook, but not for the YouTube account. I have my personal Facebook, but yeah, I don't give that one away, you know, I don't... Even though that makes sense, Daniel, I don't think the game simulates that far, you know? Miguel, go to Discord and we could talk privately there. It adjusts fuel for the rain because I don't think that's supposed to happen like that. Because it never did in any of the previous games, you know? Besides, we got a patch today. I don't know if that patch, maybe that's a glitch. But yeah, I kinda need to focus to catch up to Leclerc. So give me a moment. I wanted to go to overtake and I went to low ERS by mistake. Sorry, that's hard to read. Hem First 5, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Am I supposed to brake at 130R in the rain? I forgot about that completely. Yeah, the AI has less wing than me. But they, for some reason, having less wing, they have better turn-in, better traction. Oh, the AI is so strong in the rain, god damn it. Have to be so careful on these long corners where you are going through them in under acceleration, because if you go too harshly on either the throttle or the steering, you are going to fly off. The rear is not going to like it. That was the slowest dive bomb ever. Look at that, did you see that? Are you for real, Charles? I'm sorry guys, I will flashback that. Charles literally slowed down in the middle of a corner. Like, that's not... You don't slow down in the middle of this corner. It's full throttle all the way. See, that time he pulled off. Like, I don't flashback if that's my fault. But if it's bullshit from the AI, I do flashback. Because, like, why is he braking in the middle of that corner? It's easily full throttle. I know it's the rain, but still. It's easily full throttle.
The gap to the leader is 14.5 seconds.
Oh, Gasly is skipping up. New patch makes no difference. I don't know what they patched. I didn't read the patch notes. I didn't know, like, only once I went on Steam and I got something downloading for this game, I knew there was a patch, because I didn't get informed of anything. I didn't see any news or just anything really, so it took me by surprise, but apparently we have a new patch.
Push. ERS to overtake.
ERS to overtake my ass, like, that's asking to spin in some corners. Come on, these guys, this train is led by a Red Bull. They are so slow on the brakes, why? Maybe that Red Bull has front wing damage and that's why he's backing everybody up. And that's why everybody is braking that early, because the AI tends to just follow each other. So if anyone is going slower, they don't try to overtake, they just follow him and slow down even further. That's why we have these trains. But no, Leclerc is going on duets trying to overtake me at 130R. And he actually pulls it off, okay. Wow. Oh my god, I wasn't trying to dive bomb on him. I wasn't trying to come back. God damn it, now I have Gasly there.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
How do I not lock up? Just practice, man. Like, I play F1 games since F105 back in the PS2. I got, like, in a lesser known racing league, I got the World Championship there. So, like, I believe I'm a decent driver. I just took lots and lots of practice, you know? I wasn't born into being able to race against 110 AI. It really took lots and lots of practice. Look at this, I catch right back up to them.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Hamilton is faster than Hamilton. He's not faster than Hamilton at the moment. Mercedes for next year. I'm only going to move teams once I win a World Championship. I'm going to try and win a World Championship at Season 2 with Force India. But then I don't know where I will move to. I might move to Mercedes, but it depends on the R&D. They are still leading the performance. So if I went to Mercedes, it would be kinda too easy. I might move to like Renault or Haas, you know? Or maybe move to Williams. Because in a previous career mode with Williams, I was in a position, like, at the beginning of Season 3, I finally got in a position to challenge for a title, but I got a glitch that ruined the performance of my car, so I had to start over. So maybe I could go back to Williams and get the job done. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry.
Our gap to first place is 23.9 seconds.
A Renault is pulverizing a Red Bull. Yeah, that Red Bull must have damage. For sure. Ricciardo is backing up Alonso, Ocon and Charles Leclerc. Like, a Renault is quicker than Ricciardo at the moment. He must have gotten contact in the opening lap and he's just not able to pace at his normal speed, so I need to take advantage of this. I really do. Somehow.
Be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
But I have to pick my spots to make a move, and I have to make sure I make the move, because I can't linger around side by side, because I have Gasly and Grosjean and a couple others right behind me waiting for a mistake of mine. So yeah, I really need to pull it off nicely. Oh, I almost locked up. I don't know, if you listen closely, you could hear the tires screeching as they were struggling for traction. They almost locked up.
Use overtake.
Surprised Ricciardo hasn't DNF'd yet? Yeah, right? 23 seconds to first place? That's... Oh my god, no!
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one. Check
What
your
happened?
MFD for a new...
What happened? Ricciardo locked up. What? Okay. Yeah, so Ricciardo locks up, goes straight into the wall, and the AI, instead of going to the inside and attacking him, they just slow down, and then it's a domino effect. Like, that. How can I react to that? Why? Look at that, they basically stopped. It's not like I could see that Ricciardo had crashed, so yeah, whatever. Freaking hell, man.
Esteban is in the pits.
Oh, Con is in the pits as well. This is aggravating.
Go now.
Okay.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Well...
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Well, I had half of my wing was red. There was no way I was going to be able to lap at a competitive pace with a red front wing. So I had to pit anyways. Yeah, right? Let me read that closely. Le Farfade, is that how I'm supposed to pronounce it? I hope it is. Welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Oh. Well, what can you do? Not much, I don't think. I should have used flashback. I don't know if I should. That was my fault. The AI was the AI were able to brake. I wasn't. So that's my fault.
Gap to car in front is 17.2 seconds.
The fact that I'm even losing time now to Ocon and Leclerc when I was keeping up with them perfectly fine before, of course it was because of the damage of Ricciardo, but still, man. The funny thing is, Ricciardo smashed into the wall. I don't think he pitted for a wing replacement. Did he pit? I don't think he did. So he caused all that, and he didn't even went into the pits for replacement. Weather report.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Okay, the rain.
Like the best tire for now.
Why has the rain stopped? I swear to God, the weather forecast is trolling us so hard. No, I won't be able to make up time because of the reason.
Increased ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
For the same reason why I qualified 13th. I have higher wings because of the rain. Because the game told me that it was going to rain for over 90% of the race. But now the rain has stopped because reasons.
Trailing our teammate by 18.3 seconds. Gap ahead is 17.8 seconds. Time being.
Hey Jacob, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? But yeah, that was an unfortunate course of events. Let's try to make the most out of it. How am I in last? I was around P10 when Ricciardo locked up, smashed into a wall and caused the pileup. Me, Ocon and Leclerc were collected.
Our gap to the car in front is 17.1 seconds.
Need a safety car? Yes, I need, but how many times in this career mode have I needed a safety car and got none? Like, this game, the only safety car I ever had in this game was to get me from the top 5 to the bottom 5. Because I had pitted earlier to try an undercut, and in the following lap Hamilton DNF'd at Bahrain, safety car is out, everybody pit stops, and I get from the top 5 to the bottom 5. Like, that was the only safety car I've ever gotten in this game. Or at least the only one I remember. I haven't gotten a safety car in this career mode. In this Force India career mode, in 17 races I haven't gotten one safety car. I've gotten virtual safety cars, but those didn't benefit me necessarily. Like, I never got anything that would benefit me. Either virtual or actual safety cars. Actual safety cars have been 0 in this entire season. Yeah, I'm not talking about that specific incident. I'm talking about, like, for example, when someone retires in this Grand Prix, I'm not going to get a safety car.
The gap to the car ahead is 17.4 seconds.
Okay, Ocon and Charles caught up to the pack. Because I haven't changed it, Jacob. I haven't come up with anything cool to say. Hey Marvel, what's up, man? How are you doing? Yeah, safety cars are rare, but like the kind of crashes that happened in this game don't really happen in real life as well, so yeah, the safety car rate needs to be increased for this game. Hey Anthony, what's up? What happened? Ricciardo crashed, caused a domino effect. Will it stop raining? It already stopped raining. It was supposed to be raining until half of the race, but the rain has already stopped. Are guys pitting? Why is... Wait. How the hell did Leclerc jump Ocon and Raikkonen? Oh my god, what is going on? Game. Look at that mess. Look at that mess. And Ocon is in the pits again. What the fuck was that line? See, this is the thing with the AI. Like, Leclerc went deep. Why isn't Raikkonen attacking him? He goes deep and Raikkonen waits for him to cut back again. Just take the position. This AI boggles my mind.
Esteban's in for his stop. Gap to car in front is 9.7 seconds.
What is Kimi doing down there? He got contact in turn 1. He spun because of contact into turn 1 in the opening lap. That put him down to last place.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
The thing is that, like, the other AI, they are too slow. I would smash them. Like, I'm not supposed to win every single race. But yeah, whatever. Let's try to catch up to Charles. Let's do this. Let's just... What's gone is gone. Let's just focus on the future. Let's do the best we can. Hey, Rain Y, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? There's that Rain led by a Williams. If we could catch up to that one, that would be nice. It looks like it is a Williams, a Toro Rosso, and Charles Leclerc in the back of that group. So, yeah, let's try to catch up. Yeah, I know how the safety car works. The thing is that the sensitivity for it to get deployed is too low. Like, it should appear way more often. At least a virtual safety car. Those should appear way more often. Whenever someone DNFs, we should have at least a virtual safety car. Because it's a retirement, like the car is parked on the outside of the road.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
How much does the wheel cost? Do you mean in US dollars? I don't know. It cost me over 500 euros. Oh no, that's not a Toro Rosso, that's Ricciardo. Does he still have front wing damage? Is it just dropping places because of his front wing damage? Wow.
Teammate by 15.4 seconds.
Yeah, of course, like, and the player should be benefited every once in a while. Like, this fucking AI has traction control on. They are so OP on traction zones. Like, they get boosts in performance throughout the freaking race. Isn't that enough advantage for the AI? Ricciardo was in P7, he's down to P17. I don't know why he hasn't pitted yet. Is the career mode fun? I find it fun. Come on, before the corner, please! Ooh. It's fun. The thing is that, like, it can be frustrating sometimes, right? But it's exactly those frustration moments that make success sweeter, you know? Andy the Panda, I always play F1. Yes, man, I've always played F1 since F105. I don't have every single F1 game, but my first F1 game was F105 back in the PS2. I think Ricciardo has both, because Ricciardo caused the collision where I got caught up in the pileup. And now he's dropping back. I think he hasn't stopped for his broken front wing, and now on top of that he has issues. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Daniel. So that's why I think like we should be given a bone every now and then to like compensate for it, you know? You played F105 recently? Yeah, I don't have my PS2 anymore. I gave it to my younger cousin. So, yeah, he's actually the one with that copy of... He's actually the one with that copy of F105. Hey, legendary boss, welcome to the pit crew. Thanks a lot for the sub, man. Glad you are enjoying the live stream. Hopefully you can enjoy it until the end today. But yeah, once again, welcome to the pit crew. Thanks a lot for the sub. I'm still not sure if I should do the hairpin, not the hairpin, the chicane in second or third gear. Someone ahead of me pitted. I actually didn't notice. Someday I will become the next big F1 YouTuber. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. I appreciate the kind words. I don't know if I can pull it off, but yeah, I'm definitely working towards that. Any girls who play F1? There's a guy, he's actually a mod, he shows up regularly. WRL Schumacher? He's actually a pal of Jacob in chat. He races with him, or at least used to race with him. Schumacher's, or Shumi's sister plays F1. She's quite decent at that as well. She plays at like 101 AI, I believe. So she's not bad at the game. That's the only girl I've ever heard about plays this game. Weather report.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
We are going to have more rain in 10 to 15 minutes? Okay, so if it... Oh! We have contact, I believe. Yep, looks like we have an incident. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can... Let's see. Shumi still races with you? Okay. What happened? Why is Alonso parked? That's not Alonso, that's Van Dorn, sorry. But why is Van Dorn parked on the middle of the road? Like, what's going on with this game? What the hell? Maybe he got pushed off by another driver, and this AI just decided to sit him there. I don't know about Jess, one of the AOR commentators. No, I don't know about her. I'm guessing, since we're talking about girls who play F1, I would guess Jess is a girl. No, I don't know.
increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
I would like to try out commentating one of these days. I don't think I am good enough because like of my accent. You know, I don't think it would be like pleasant. Like, cause like people see me, I guess, because I'm decent at the game, not because of my entertainment value. I don't consider myself an entertainer. Oh, we have yellow flags up in front, and it's a retirement from someone. As you can see, we have only 19 cars racing at the moment. Let's see who it is that's pulling off to the side. Can still get a visual on him. And it looks like it is a Haas. It's either Grosjean or K-Mag. Let's take a look. Yep, that's a white dot parking the car. That's a Haas for sure. That's Romain Grosjean. That's actually our rival that just pulled off to the side. And his race is over at lap 20. He wasn't having a bad race at all. I believe he was in the chance for the low points paying positions. So that's an absolute shame for the Frenchman, who has once again a race riddled with bad luck. Another DNF for the Haas driver. Yeah, you don't get the position right away. You only get the position when you actually overtake him on track.
Okay, update on the car for you. Tyres are looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now.
Rain, why? What is DRS? The DRS stands for drag reduction system. It's like, imagine the rear wing is split in half horizontally, and what happens is that one of those halves is a flap that can raise, reducing the drag profile of the car, increasing the top speed that way, and aiding in overtaking. Hopefully that made sense. Explaining that while driving is not the easiest thing in the world.
Got that confirmed.
Weather report.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Not
Should I
sure
read? Nah. I was thinking about risking not pitting. Ocon is actually behind me, so I don't need to worry about him. Yeah, DRS is enabled, which means the dry tires are the quickest at this point. See, yep, both front lockup. These tires are losing efficiency quite quickly indeed. No, please don't! Woo! That...
Go. You'll be racing on the exit.
Yeah, hopefully that made sense, Rainway. Hopefully that did. Yeah, Ocon is in the pits as well, but he's behind me. I don't think I'm going to hold him up too much, sorry. Van Dorn is behind me, so we jumped him, which is great. Charles Leclerc is up ahead. Let's see what pace we can put on track right now. Let's see what kind of pace we can settle. It would be quite important if we could. The track is still quite moist. It's still not 100% for these dry tires, but yeah, it's much better than the inters we previously had. Oh my god, that was bad. Sorry about that.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
He got very angry about a penalty. Yeah, that sounds like him. I'm not throwing shade at him. It's just, he looks to me the kind of guy that really gets bothered about those things. Yeah, I realize that I might have to pit again. Yes, I am supposed to have to pit again because it's going to rain in 10 minutes. It's going to rain in 10 minutes, so I'm going to go back into the pits for intermediates eventually. Where did I buy the wheel? I bought through Amazon. This wheel is the Thrustmaster TSPC Racer. And yeah, I bought it off of Amazon. I suck at this game. That hairpin was so bad, god damn it. Someone's in the pit. Oh, that looks like one of the leaders. So I have been lapped. Am I catching up to Charles? I'm not sure actually.
The gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, so like you would have power to change them, right? Yeah. I'm going to I can recover in the rain.
Front is 2.8 seconds.
Yep, everybody and their mother is going to get a new fastest lap because the track is drying off, so, or drying out rather. So of course the lap times are going to start dropping. Yeah, that's a good point, Daniel, if I'm not trolled again. Weather reports.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
Fuck.
Seem like the best tyre for now.
The ETA was 10 minutes at a while ago. Now it's 15. Yep, the game is trolling me. No, it's not the F1 wheel replica. It's the Thrustmaster TSPC Racer. Just a heads up, if you are going to buy this wheel, please be aware that this wheel doesn't come with a pedal set. It only comes with the base and this Formula style rim, but it doesn't come with a pedal set. I don't know if I should, like, if I never had that crash, I would be fine at this point. We would be fine if we never crashed, so... The fact that Van Dorn is keeping up with me is kinda bullshit, but, well... Please, come on.
flag. The gap to the car ahead is 3.0 seconds.
I'm getting lapped by freaking Hamilton. All because of that freaking crash. God damn it. Go! Did Sleaze get a drive-through for exceeding the speed because he got bumped by Schumi? Was that what happened?
Target -1. Let's turn the engine down, please. Gap to teammate behind is 6.0 seconds.
Yeah, I was expecting that to happen if Schumi went into the back of him. That's usually what happens. So yeah, like, in a normal racing circumstance, that probably wouldn't be a penalty, because Schumi would probably come out on the worst end of the deal. He probably got damage and all that. But because it caused the penalty for Sleaze, that I think that's the justification for the penalty. Like, oh, the hell is Van Dorn able to keep up with me in a straight line speed? And he doesn't have Honda anymore, so it's not freaking VTEC. God damn it. How do you lock up when entering the pits? Well, if you wait too long to slow down. I locked up entering the pits when the rain stopped. I almost went too fast into the pits because I locked up. Of course, when you are entering the pits, you are trying to brake as late as possible, and over times you just overdo it and you lock up the wheels, and then the car doesn't slow down on time. I like how Raikkonen overtook me with such ease, but he's now battling Leclerc, as if Leclerc is supposed to have any chance against a Ferrari.
Some information on Sirotkin. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Seconds.
Weather report.
We don't think it's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment. Watch out. Dry seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Oh, so we got like more penalty than Sleazy got. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one is the one I'm not quite sure about. I think it would have been fine to give 5 seconds to Schumi.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
The hell? Yeah, it was Sirotkin.
MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
Weather report.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Okay, rain
Seem like the best
arrived.
tyre for now.
I mean, I like F1 2018, but at this point, wait for, if you want to still get F1 2018, wait for the sale, like Christmas sale or something like that. Wait for it to be quite cheap. At this point, it's going to be the best bet for you. Like if you can get it on a sale, like on Christmas, maybe you can still afford to buy F1 2019 when it comes out in August. So yeah, for now, I would recommend you to wait for a sale. Oh my god. He literally went into me. Oh, it was a stop and go penalty.
By 2.0 seconds.
Okay, it was a stop and go penalty. I thought it would be like extra time. Oh, okay, so yeah, if it is stop and go, like 5 seconds stopped is not the same as having 5 seconds added to your finish time. So yeah, I would agree with the 10 seconds then.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.9 seconds.
Hey Heaton, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? I'm not sure if I already greeted you. My aerodynamics are not exactly good for these conditions. Yeah, I'm running higher wings because of the rain. And it's raining right now. But it's not raining hard enough. Goddamn, Ricciardo.
On the right tyres at the moment.
Yeah, but even like not having that into consideration, even like not getting the fact that it cost him a win out of consideration, only the fact that it was a 5 second stop and go for me is enough to award Schumi 10 seconds. Can I adjust my downforce to compensate? I can only adjust my front wing during the race. The thing is that if I get lower front wing, I get even more understeer. Like, I am supposed to have a good enough power unit to not get attacked by people with a fucking Renault engine. Oh, there's Ocon. Is it still raining? This is the slowest transition ever to intermediates. Yeah, it's still raining. Oh, come on. Yes, I can adjust only the front wing. Even when I pit, I can only adjust the front wing. Okay, Rain Y. Thanks a lot for the sub, man, if you did. I'm sorry, not everybody who subscribes gets a notification for some reason. But yeah, man, thanks a lot for dropping by, and yeah, hopefully see you in the future. Weather report.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
It will be raining for the next 20 minutes, but god damn it, is it going to keep on dry?
Seconds. Conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track is ready for intermediates yet.
Can I throw myself off a bridge now? God damn it.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Well, sometimes days like this happen. Just a shame. By the way, I don't need to recover fuel because I have been lapped. So I'm going to do one last lap so I can be with -1 of fuel. I think it justifies because it was a 5-second stop and go penalty. Like, you being stopped by 5 seconds is, you lose much more time than just getting 5 seconds added to your finish time. Like, you are not losing just 5 seconds to your competitors, you are losing much more.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
Because they aren't just getting 5 seconds quicker than you through a lap, you are parked, you know, like, you are not lapping, you are parked, so you get a 5-second stop and go penalty, you lose like maybe even up to 10 seconds to your rivals in terms of actual track position. I didn't mess with the aerodynamics for the rain. I didn't mess with the aerodynamics since the start of the race. Since qualifying. Like, this is the aerodynamics I have since qualifying. I didn't change them. I said I could change the front wing, but I didn't touch it. Because I was expecting the rain to come. Again. And for it to actually be inters. So yeah, I didn't actually change anything. That was just me getting caught out by like some bump or something. Man, I think that's irrelevant in my opinion. Like, you losing the guy getting overtaken or not is irrelevant. Like, if I shoot you in the head and you somehow survive, it's not like I'm not going to go to jail for attempted murder, at least, you know? Like, the fact that you survive is irrelevant. I still tried to kill you. So yeah, I think it applies. The fact that it didn't lose positions doesn't matter. The fact that it cost him loads of time by hitting him in the rear at the entry of the pits. You know, so yeah, I think like what happened is that Schumi made a mistake, like those happen, and under normal circumstances it would probably not result in a penalty, because apparently, like, in normal circumstances Schumi would be getting the worst end of the deal because he probably got damaged. I think you referred that he got damaged. So yeah, like, if it was just on the braking zone for a chicane, for example, nothing would have happened to Sleaze, and Schumi probably wouldn't anything happen to him as well, apart from the front wing damage. But because it was on the pit entry, it caused a 5-second stop and go penalty, which in terms of track position is a lot more than just 5 seconds. And yeah, it didn't end up him losing positions, but I think that's like, that's irrelevant, right? That's something that has nothing to do with the incident itself and with the penalty itself. It just happens to not lose places, you know? Yeah, I understand as well, but yeah, I believe the stewards are correct. I don't think Schumi needs to be mad about that one. Come on. This is just the worst luck ever, I swear to God. Like, part of me wants to retire to save the engine. But like, part of me is wishing a safety car could still come around and change everything.
The tyre situation is pretty touch and go right now. We think the slicks may still be quicker, but it's very close, and you're going to struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready when you need them.
Part of me hopes I will redo the race. Nah, that I won't do. I only redo races if I get like bugs, you know? Like in F1 2016, I believe, I was... no, it was actually F1 2017. I was in Canada, I go for a pit stop, and the pit crew doesn't service me. I got parked in my pit spot, but like no one came out to get me the actual pit stop. No one came to switch my tires. So yeah, I had to redo that race because that was a glitch. But yeah, like if it's not a glitch, I won't redo the race. By the way, is Liz the 11-year-old kid?
Turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy. Okay, gap ahead is 18.9 seconds.
Yeah, right, Daniel? Oh, he's Dan, okay. That corner is so bumpy. You can lose the rear so easily there. Especially in this changeover period. Yeah, man, that kid is freaking good, man. Like, I'm 23, man. That kid is 11 and is already better than me at the game. Oh, we have another retirement? Looks like so. And I'm guessing it's Stroll. I guess it's Lance Stroll that's pulling off to the side. Even though I'm not getting 17... maybe it's a puncture, because I'm not getting like 17 cars. So I'm guessing that's a puncture. Oh no, there was actually a crash! What the hell happened? Alonso has no front wing, has he? No. I think that's not Alonso, goddammit, that's Van Dorn. Van Dorn went into Stroll. Stroll had a puncture. And Van Dorn just wrecked him. So yeah.
Yellow flag. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What? Oh my god. What?
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again. Copy that.
God damn that corner. Why are those guys pitting for Inters when the team told me to not pit? Oh my god, this game! Why did the engineer change my strategy to a no pit stop strategy when it's time for Inter? Oh my god, I want to kill myself.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards.
I'm sorry guys. Like, what more can go wrong?
On the MFD. Copy.
Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Set intermediates.
Okay, fitting intermediate tyres next. Stop.
Why is Vettel in P15? Vettel was in the top 3, why is he in P15? Why is Vettel behind me? Vettel has DNF'd! What is I'm not even getting notified anymore! Like, what's going on with this game? Yep, I'm getting jumped by Van Dorn, but fine. Yeah, that's like the gap. That's like the timing glitching, because like he's not even in the race anymore, so it's the game doesn't really know how to deal with that, because he's not on the race anymore.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Van Dorn jumped me. Van Dorn undercut me.
Esteban is in the pits.
I gained the position, but then lost.
Which will then move into heavy rain conditions.
I gained the position, but then I lost it to Van Dorn. I was up to 15th when I pitted, and then Van Dorn jumped me on the pit lane. Well, he went through as I was on the pit lane.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.2 seconds.
Could I at least beat my teammate? Which, by the way, I don't know why he held out so much on the pit stop. Well, yeah, something went wrong there then. Well, Jacob, like, if I'm helpful in any way, I will. I will always help if I'm able to. Check the race director. Let's take a look at it. So, some people actually went on the softs. Wow, okay. Hülkenberg is in P4. Once again, Hülkenberg will not be able to get a podium. Oh, well. We were in front of Gasly. If we never had that collision with Ricciardo, that's where we would be. Fucking hell, this game. No, we have up to P16, everyone's racing. So it's Vettel, Stroll, Sirotkin and Grosjean, the DNFers. I'm not... Come on. I think it's like, it's fine in my opinion. Like, it's not their fault that the others don't have teammates like in like the same level, you know, because you told me that your teammate isn't really on the same level of pace as you, so there's not really a chance to work in the same way. You know, like, you have to do what you have to do in order to give you the best chance of winning, and those two working together is the best chance of them to win. So, yeah, I don't think it would be like against the rules or anything. Yeah, I just didn't think, like, it's not their fault that the other teams are not in a position to do the same, you know? Yeah, of course that is frustrating. I completely understand that it is frustrating, but they do what they have to do, you know? I'm not against it. It's frustrating to deal with it, but I'm not against it. You know, it like... Yeah, I understand what you mean, and I understand the frustration. For example, this race is being frustrating as fuck, but there's not much I can do about it, you know? Like, it's the same thing. I understand the frustration you guys feel, but I think they are just doing what they need to give them the most chances of winning. And yeah, like, it's just I don't know if a shame is the word I should be using, but for a lack of a better word, it's just a shame that the other teams can't really apply the same strategies to try to get up to them, you know, like... I need 6 more people to drop out. I do, don't I? Oh well. I wanted to at least get Ocon, but looks like that won't be possible today. Yeah, like I don't disagree with what they do as well. It's just I just understand how frustrating it must be to deal with it.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
But yeah, I don't believe they are doing anything wrong. They are just giving them the most chances of winning, right? I almost said that's what they are paid to do, but that's not the case. Oh, okay, what happened at Baku? It must be kinda quick because we have like 5 laps to go. Yeah, my team is not going to like it at all, but well, we can't do much about it. No, it's just, Sid, it's just that, like, the other teams don't have teammates that are on the same level. So, like, one of them is quicker than the other. The thing with Shumi and Mo is that they are not only at the same pace, but they are very, very good. So they can, like, get front row lockouts and then work together to pull away. And since the other teams don't have the same parity between each driver's pace, they can't really apply the same strategies to try to catch up, you know? It's not like there is a problem with that, it's just that it happens that those guys are very good and also are the only ones who can apply those kind of strategies. Okay, so a front row lockout then. By the way, this is going to be... This is exactly like real life. Ferrari are bottling it. Vettel just DNF'd. Like, only now it dawned on me. Vettel DNF'd, Hamilton is going to win. Hamilton is going to, after this race, is going to get at least 40 points of a difference. Ocon is battling with Van Dorn, but I'm not able to catch up to them. Like, it depends on the league. It depends how many people it has. A league with less people can't be like as close, you know? But yeah, like, they just can't really put the same... They don't have the same parity in terms of pace between driver lineups as the Mercedes team has. And yeah, that Mercedes team is composed by Mo and Shumi.
Okay, gap ahead is 11.5 seconds.
I really cannot, like, I don't... Both of them have been pulling away from me. I won't be able to get 11 seconds in 4 laps. There's only 4 laps left, so... Okay, then started P5, got up to P3 early, and then I cut them to take the lead. Oh, so yeah, they kept on swapping positions and giving slipstream to help each other save fuel, so they could attack then. Yeah, it's 3 laps because I was lapped, so yeah. There's no time to catch up. Just rotten luck today. Nothing went our way. That's how it goes sometimes. I like Japan, but these things tend to happen to me at this track. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever gotten a good result at Japan in any of my career modes. I'm going to get lapped by Hülkenberg.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Japan? No, Japan is a chassis and aerodynamics track. I just never really get good performances on this track. Maybe I'm just bad at this track, I don't know, but I usually don't get good performances here.
12.7 seconds.
Oh, we have someone parked. That looks like Magnussen. Doesn't look like... Yeah, he's resumed his race, but something happened there.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move, but...
There's only one lap of
yeah,
fuel
like
remaining.
it's... At the end of the day, then he's the championship leader, right? So... yeah, that's kind of a dick move, but Dan was still the championship leader, so... I understand. Yeah, I understand the frustration. It's just... For example, if you and Dan... Do you think if you and Dan were on the same team, you guys would be able to do the same strategy and catch up to them?
Next couple of minutes.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think you would be able to... You and Dan... You guys think you would be able to do the same thing? But yeah, there you have it. Lewis Hamilton takes home the win of this Japanese Grand Prix, and it's something like his 5th win in a row. And yeah, he's really on great form. He's unstoppable. Who is DNFing? What? No, that's someone with a puncture. Is that Bottas?
Caution, caution.
That's Bottas. Wow. Bottas getting a puncture on the last lap. Yeah, I know. I got it. It wasn't a three-way battle. It was 2v1. Yeah.
Shame about the result, but I know you gave it everything. We'll come back stronger next time.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
No, because Bottas had lapped me.
To wind down and celebrate after that fantastic Grand Prix. Here they come, your top three, out onto the podium.
Like, Bottas was on the lead lap, so Bottas completed 53 laps. I only completed 52. So I'm still one lap down to Bottas. No. I'm not supposed to get that P15. I only completed 52. He was on lap 53, even though he got the puncture. He didn't get lapped by Hamilton. He was just behind him and got the puncture.
Now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I'm going to say Carlos Sainz. It was probably one of his best drives this season, and I was thoroughly impressed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
But yeah, as you guys can see, Bottas didn't get lapped. Only Alonso downwards, people got lapped. So yeah, I'm not supposed to get that place, you know, because he actually, even with the puncture, he still crossed the line to complete. Yeah, it's not sportsmanship, but like it's not really like you are racing, you are trying to win, and not only trying to win at that time. Dan is the championship leader, so you have to cut the deficits to him on the championship. So yeah, I think like the only solution for it is somehow for you guys to catch up with them, you know? You guys, yeah. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think the only solution to it is for you guys to get good. No, I'm just joking, but like, I think the only way is for you guys to improve, right? I don't think there's any other way. As frustrating as that might sound, I think that's actually the only option for you guys. But yeah, moving to the rivalries, I'm getting my ass kicked by Ocon after this race, and yeah, and Grosjean, I'm kicking his ass, so that's nice. That's nice, at least that. Let's see how many resource points we get. Okay. Yeah, I completely understand that. It's just, I don't think there's any other choice. At least at the moment, they have the pace on everyone, and or at least on most of you guys.
What was that performance? Come on,
fuck off.
This isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that.
Context. Do you know what that is? Freaking hell,
We've
shut
received
the hell up.
invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
What's the team goal? 15 points in 2 races. So I basically need to get a podium finish in order to complete that team goal. I need a podium at USA, guys. Yeah, let me see if those go through. Let's go to the next weekend. Let's see.
I know we were expecting some new developments this weekend, but some of them have failed quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the workstation.
The weight reduction the minor weight reduction failed, but we still got both. We got the major rear downforce done and the minor front downforce done, which is good. In terms of the aerodynamics, we are now top 3 in the aerodynamics, which is absolutely insane. It's awesome. And yeah, that one failed, but we are still 4th place in the chassis. Guys, overall we are a top team. I mean, if I show you guys the actual performance charts, we are not really up there with the Mercedes, but we are at least up there with the Red Bulls. Yeah, we, especially at Mexico, I think we can beat them at Mexico. Usually we have good performances there. Not sure about USA, it's not my strongest track, but we're going to see how it goes. But yeah, guys, this is it for the... Yeah, it does get on people's nerve. I do understand it. But yeah. Yeah, I think that the only option you guys have is just to try to get better. Just go to the drawing board, just practice the hell out you guys can, and... Because... I don't know. Do you guys, like, for example, do you feel like you have reached your limits? Do you think you could improve, you know? If you feel like you could improve, just try to find some time and just do like me, man. So I had some league races where I did 200 laps of time trial to practice. Like, once I get involved in league racing, I become obsessed. I literally do become obsessed, and when I lose, because of, like, if someone crashes into me into turn 1 and ruins my race, I'm really harsh upon myself. I really want to throw myself off a bridge. That's why I stopped league racing. Yeah, that's why I stopped. But like, once I'm into league racing, I obsess over it. Cause I take it as if I was a real F1 driver. Like, that's the kind of level I take it to, you know. It might be weird, but yeah, that's just how I work. But yeah, guys, this is it for this Grand Prix, for this Japanese Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.